classic matchup that will continue the championship legacy of the proud Pacific 12 Conference that stretches back more than a decade. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championships on the line. It's the BYU Cougars against the Sacramento State Hornets. EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joey Platt. Injuries a big storyline here, and Holly Rowe on the sidelines has more.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you.
Okay, thanks. Holly will have any updates in this condition as they become available. So BYU's offense comes on the field first today. Like all teams, you begin the season thinking of championships. Achieving something in this conference would be monumental for both these programs. Yeah, it's a new-look conference, but to come out of here and hang up banners to Pac-12 teams would mean a lot to both of these programs.
Well, Chris, also for these older players on both of these teams and these programs to leave a legacy, a championship legacy that will last for years to come. What an opportunity for these guys.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the hold will back the offense up. First down and 20. And the wideout goes in motion. Wants to throw it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Cougars will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And they'll kick it away here. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today.
They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And here's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stopping on that one. Touchdown, Sacramento State. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Comes up with the catch. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And the Cougars will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught in the crossing pattern.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback. recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Design quarterback run. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, he is the straw that stirs the drink of this offense. Over 1,500 yards. You can see exactly why he's up for the Doak Walker Award. He is so good. Great vision. I love the fact that they go to him this early and set him up for the rest of the game.
The pocket breaking down. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. We'll take a timeout now for the injured player. The offense threatening now 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, there's so many layers to this game. The conference championship, obviously, but also potentially a Heisman Trophy on the line. He has been so good all year long. If he has a big day today, he could take home that Heisman.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Has caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State. Another positive play for this quarterback who's trying to use this championship game as a showcase, Joel, for his Heisman candidacy.
Well, Chris, as you know, you need stages and moments, and there's no better moment than this. A championship environment, a great opponent, and everybody in the college football world watching this team as they're headed for a championship, and he's headed for a potential Heisman.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Cougars' offense heads back out onto the field now. Here comes a handoff. He stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Here's the 2nd down play. So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. As we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Off target and incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Here comes the pressure. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs here. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Offense trying to convert again on fourth down. They'll go for it. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Look out, he's breaking free. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. BYU has now moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Heading left up to the handoff. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. They keep him off balance with a run. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught for the completion. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? They'll try the ground game here. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Receiver in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
They do such a good job of this, and Chris, it pops up on film when I'm watching this defense play. Their recognition and instincts are off the charts, and you see the formation and motion of these jet sweeps. They're prepared for it, and here they get a tackle for loss. A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Cougars will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Morton. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slower, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Open field ahead. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
They knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Cougars looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cole. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship.
And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
That screen didn't fool anyone. This defense was all over it. You can see the pursuit, and at that point as a quarterback, you might want to just throw it at their feet, burn the ball, because, man, you're taking a big loss by trying to complete that screen pass. Defense was all over it.
to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He keeps it on a design run. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. Right out of the gate here in the 3rd quarter, they go back to the quarterback run. It's been a tough weapon for this defense to stop. What should they do to try to fix that here in the 2nd half?
Well, unfortunately, Chris, it boils down to numbers, and they're just going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run. Those safeties are going to have to creep down towards the line of scrimmage, and you know what happens when those safeties get near the line of scrimmage. That's when the play-action pass goes over the top. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. It's another 1st down as they get near the 50 now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. They're going to run it. Oh, he's got open space. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Tough to shovel a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
You've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll ride the back again here. Breaking into the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offensive line getting set. His first down. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The junior brought down after making a great catch. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to chuck it again. Here comes the rush. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This will be fair caught at the 30. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Not quite enough for the first down, but it'll be 4th down and just inches. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's a shotgun run call. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. 1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
So it's Sacramento State in the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looks like BYU will have the first down.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Cougars will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And ball snagged for a completion. Would be a first down, but there's a flag. Could be roughing the passer. First down. That feels like a front. Penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Run quickly, caught in the right flat. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Season opening. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, BYU. This offense is still clicking.
They finally get some success and put into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Now the Sacramento State offense on the field to begin the drive. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Handoff on a single back formation. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. On the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The ball is loose. Defense defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is something.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
I mean, 60-plus is pretty ridiculous. I don't know why they even trotted him out here to attempt this field goal. I mean, did we really think he was going to make it? I didn't.
The shotgun handoff here. 0 running stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pressure's on. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure up.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It is incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop, but it'll be a turnover on downs. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day 1 of this season, and now it is within their grasp. Guys are starting to really celebrate. Fans are starting to celebrate as they see what's ahead. They do want to close out this quarter strong, make sure they're taking care of business, but the excitement is starting to build down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the offense will spend a timeout here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd down play. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Play fake, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense won't snap it. They'll spend a timeout before the 2nd down. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
A massive Incredibly disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
The Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Like, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And on the slide, he does have enough yardage to pick up that crucial 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, but not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished, and you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week, and now they can always say that they are conference champions.
One final salute for our conference champions today, and we'll see you at the College Football Playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.